So the holidays are over. How do we get back on track?
Well, check this out.
Hey, we're Chips and Salsa. Happy 2019.
Woo!
We are two homeschool moms bringing you some fun, encouraging, and practical tips.
If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. All right.
So I don't know about you guys, but I always have post-holiday, I wouldn't say blues, but I do have a hard time getting back on track sometimes.
Well, it's a little frustrating because the kids just aren't engaged with school.
Yeah.
They're engaged with having fun.
Right, exactly.
And partying. And eating too much sugar.
And eating a lot of sugar.
And playing games.
That's right. So when it comes down to it, getting back is always, it's always a process.
Yeah.
So we wanted to share with you the process that we use to get our kids back on track after a few years of experimenting with a few things. So if you haven't checked out our back to school boot camp video, check it out because we give you some tips there. And we do that. Although I don't think I was that strict this year. I think our kids are getting older, so they're cooperating a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I think they even expressed to me how they wanted to get back on routine.
Yeah.
Because during the holidays, it was a lot more lenient, a lot more flexible, and they have some goals that we started talking about, and they realized, I'm not really getting to practicing my instrument as much as I said I was going to, because the routine's kind of out the window.
Out the window, yeah. My kids also expressed to me how much they want to get back on track with their eating habits. So, that was a good sign. And speaking about that, one of the ways that we get back on track is by doing a 21-day sugar fast.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Our whole church is doing a 21-day fast. So we're taking this opportunity to not only fast for our spiritual health and our spiritual growth, but also to enrich our children in just self-care.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think there are so many benefits to fasting from sugar, number one, because let's face it, the holidays, oh my gosh, my kids ate so much sugar. It was like hot cocoa and cookies everywhere they went,
everywhere.
Dessert. And forget about carbs. My kid was like, I don't want to see pozole for a few months or tamales. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was just so much.
OD on carbohydrates.
Yeah.
My husband calls it the carb fest.
Seriously. Yeah, so we want to tell you the reasons why we do a fast, and it doesn't have to be a sugar fast, but I definitely recommend it, especially after the holidays. I also do one after the summer, so because it just helps. So one of the reasons is you break addiction.
Oh, yes. Physiologically, you crave more carbohydrates, more sugar. You feel hungrier, and the brain craves to have it.
Yeah, the brain craves to have it.
It drives you.
It does.
And you get used to a certain level of blood sugar being high, and you want that feeling all the time, and it becomes, well, not only an addiction, but it becomes kind of your baseline is set higher than what it should be.
Right.
And so you start feeling sick if your blood sugar drops below that and you're not sick.
Exactly. So we need to get rid of that vicious cycle if we want to get back on track.
Yeah.
You also talked about fasting from media.
Oh, yes. Because over the holidays, I'm a lot less strict. Of course, the kids got a Wii U for Christmas, so I let them play. But in our normal life, they only play on the weekends. So we're taking this 21 days to just get rid of all video games, all computer games. They've just been playing card games, and I've been letting them just because I know they need to just get off of their screens, get off of the TV, get off of the computers.
Reason number 2, you regulate your blood sugar, just like we mentioned before. That helps with behavior.
Yeah.
Moods.
Absolutely. And the kids were eating an apple the other day, and they were like, "Mom, this is so sweet." And I'm like, it's it always tastes that way.
Right.
You just don't notice when you've eaten all kinds of candy and cookies.
Exactly.
Number 3, you want to improve brain function. Your brain thrives on fat.
Yeah.
And when you're just feeding it sugar, it not only robs your immune system, but you get foggy.
Exactly. No, and I think when you get super jittery, I mean, they're not going to be concentrating. And if they're constantly hungry, wanting to snack, that interrupts you so much. It interrupts your day.
Well, you're not as satiated.
No. So you're constantly thinking about food, and then that doesn't help with school.
So we're upping the fat. So having avocados for lunch or breakfast, having nuts along with your meal so that we're not snacking in between meals. I mean, this is kind of our philosophy of eating, but the children are going to benefit from it.
Absolutely. Reason number 4 is create and raise awareness in your own children of how they're feeling. So you were talking about them recognizing the sweetness of an apple, and my kids saying, I need to go back to my regular eating. You know, this year has been the easiest to get them on the fast. Like, even my daughter is so amazed that she's like really into the fast because she feels good, you know, and she doesn't feel deprived. She's like, okay, I'm actually doing my body good.
Yeah. Well, and my kids also are recognizing kind of that low blood sugar feeling when they're haven't eaten, or one of my sons has a little rash, and I'm like, that's probably from eating too much sugar and processed foods over the holidays. So they're kind of realizing, oh, okay, seeing the difference and how their body can heal. Yeah,
acne, all that stuff. My daughter even said, I need some more nutrition to this lunch. Let me see, kale chips. Like, she was looking for, she even knew, you know, so I'm loving that.
Yeah, and number 5, nutrition and eating healthy is a life skill.
Yeah.
And just all that awareness and letting our kids be stewards of their own body is a life skill.
Yeah, super important. Not only that they read it from a textbook, but that we live it. They see it from us, modeled. If you haven't checked out our video on nutrition, check it out, because we give you some great tips on how to deal with picky eating, which I know is a big issue, and that's probably the number 1 reason why parents give up on teaching their kids nutrition and just giving them whatever they need, so or whatever they want more than what they need.
Right.
So super important.
Yeah, and this year with our Book Shark curriculum, we're studying nutrition.
Yeah.
So super win on us.
That's right. And right on time too, because it's right now.
Yes.
So it's awesome.
Sometimes we're awesome and we don't even plan it.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching us. We have missed you. We are sorry that we haven't posted, but we love to take breaks to be with our family, and we are so grateful that you are here joining us still, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Yes, please comment on this video, share it, and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye.